Hi everyone, it's Lisa, Twyla's mom, and we are going to have a little chit chat while we craft. Yeah, I'm hoping this week this one won't be as long as last week was, but that's okay, right? I mean, no big deal. It is what it is. Now, I forgot to get my glue out, so I've got to do that. We're already off to a great start, aren't we? Can't even get my glue out. And I think this tube might be all dried up. Yeah, you guys are just looking at this right here. Well, darn. Maybe that one is all glued. I'm trying, guys. I am trying. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to see if my glues are all... I should have done this before I got on here, right? I had everything else together. But I all of a sudden remembered, wait a minute, Lisa, you didn't get any glue. So how has your week been? Today is, well, actually I'm recording this on Thursday night. But I'm going to upload it on Friday morning. Oh yeah, that glue works great. Okay. I'm going to upload it on Friday morning. Now next week, you guys know, I go back to work, and I go back to work on a Tuesday, which means I have a 4-day week. I'm going to do my best to keep up with all these videos. We shall see. Anyway, if you're not crafting with us today, grab a cup of coffee, a favorite beverage, and just listen to me ramble on, okay? So this week I am going to work on embellishing, what do you call it? Picture frames. I'm hoping you guys don't get a glare from this. Picture frames for my grandchildren. I have my grandchildren's 5x8 school pictures displayed on my cedar chest, and I always have to put them away during the holidays because that's where I put, you know, like displays, stuff like that. My cedar chest is in my living room. So for 3 months out of the year, my poor grandbabies don't get to stay out. So I wanted to get 8x10 frames for each one of them, embellish the what's it called? This part, this yellow part. Oh, the word escapes me. Embellish that for each one of their pictures. Now this is Katie. I was a little bit rusty, so I wanted to do one to practice and kind of show you. So we are going to work on Tori's today. And Tori's is same size and everything. So the first thing I did was take the plastic off of this picture frame. I got these at the Dollar Tree. And then I took off that little kickstand because these are going to be on my wall and I want them to sit flush to the wall. And that kickstand sometimes will prevent that from happening. So yeah, you're going to have that little patch right there. You can always take a Sharpie, you know, a permanent marker and color that in. But this is going against the walls. I don't care. In fact, I'll show you Katie's. Katie's has a big hole in it. Yeah. So the first thing I do is I take off my backing because my backing is going to be my template. Now I had 2 colors to choose from. Tori's shirt here is pink. And I had this plaid looking one with green. It kind of plays off the blue in the background. But I really, really liked how the pink kind of made her shirt and her bow just pop. Plus the background just pops right out. So I'm going to hold this one aside in case I have a boo-boo with this paper, because this is the only sheet of pink and white polka dotted paper that I have. Yes. So I've got to be careful. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of, I hope I keep you guys in frame. I want to line this out. And I want to make sure it's going to stay in place. So what I do is, not that tape, Let me get my other tape. Plus, I'm going to turn on my fan. It's a little warm in here. I already lost my tape, guys. What the heck is up with that? Oh, well. Oh, it's right there. Why didn't you tell me it was sitting right there on my table? Good gosh, you guys, what have you been up to? So I'm going to tape this to kind of stay right in place. I don't want it to move around. All right, so I take this and I just kind of, there we go. I just trace around it. It's quite elementary. Just kind of trace around it, and there we go. That's where it is. You probably cannot see this line. Then the next thing I do is I want to kind of square it off. Try to find as close to the middle as I can. Let's see, is this long enough by chance? Nope. But I bet this is. Yes, it is. I just find a straight edge of any kind. And this has a straight edge, my paper cutter. And just want to find the middle. And the easiest way that I have found to find the middle is to connect each corner. This is not a tutorial, everyone. You're just here having fun with me. Then I kind of want to get this even on all four sides. So I'm going to take my little ruler here and I'm going to see. Okay, that's 1.5 from there, 1.5 from there. So I do know that this is even. I'm going to draw a little line there, draw a little line there. Now for my sides, 1.5, 1.5. Wow, how did that happen, everybody? Okay, now I want to draw the frame around the picture. So I'm just taking this right here and drawing that. Okay, I want to draw the frame around the picture. So yeah, how's your week been? My week has been pretty good. I started a Facebook group to sell crafty items in my local town. And it is just local, okay, everybody? What it is, it's a, taking a sip of coffee. What it is, it's a group where we can just sell crafty items here in my local town because we don't have a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby around here. And to sell crafty items on the Facebook pages that we have, you get bogged down with refrigerators, stoves, TVs, all that business. And nobody wants that when we're looking for crafty stuff. So the next thing I want to do is kind of get a guesstimate on how much, because if you cut this little square out right now, your picture's not going to have any framing. It's just going to sit right there in the middle. So you need to bring in that little square just a tad. But anyway, this Facebook page I started is going to be selling crafty items here in my little town. Now, how much is that? That goes, and I got to have it pretty even. I'm trying to think how I could mark that so I don't lose it. Right there. Okay. And it's just crafty things here in my little town, you know, for people here. Things that, like extra crafting supplies, or when you're cleaning out, you're purging, you know, your craft room, you know, you've got too much of you know, scrapbook paper of this one particular thing that you're never going to use again, but you know, you thought you had to have the whole giant book instead of the single paper. That's my thing. That's what I do. I tell you. That line does not look very straight. In fact, I need to bring it down all the way. So I started this page in hopes that it would kind of give us here in my little town kind of an outlet to, you know, help each other with craft supplies and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, my sister, she got online with me. She's one of the administrators, and we set it all up together. I'm probably, it's going to be more of a pain in the butt than it's worth. I know. I'll tell you what, I sold something today. Remember the puffy keychains and all that business? The puffball keychains and the tassel keychains that from Dollar Tree we just could not live without. I went out and bought all of them, you know. I bought 3 or 4 different kinds of them, you know, and everything else. Never even took the tags off of them. So I put them on Facebook. $5, you get 20 of them. 20. That was $1.25 a piece. That's how much I would have got at a yard sale. I need to make this bottom one just a little bit wider. Just a little bit. I gotta make sure my paper's straight. So I put them on Facebook. You can have all 20 of them. Same money. No big deal. Take them all. This girl wrote me back and wrote me back. I want the black one. I want the purple one. And I want the blue one. And I'm like, lady, you get them all. I don't want to keep any of them. And she writes back again. So you're saying I get all of them? Yes, that's what I'm saying. So I want to do that one. I want to do that one. I want to do this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, do you notice I put circles on the ones that I want to actually cut out? Yeah. So, finally I got it through her crazy head that she's getting all of these things. I know. So this whole Facebook thing may have me just stressing, and it'll be like there's one more thing on my plate that I can't take care of. Because I'm not giving up my YouTube for a free Facebook page. But my sister's an administrator, so she's going to kind of help me out a little bit and stuff like that. So, hopefully, it'll all work out. Okay, now, I have got to try to, well, first of all, let's get our long lines cut first. Yeah, let's see how this does first. Let's get our long lines cut first, make sure we're even. Okay, got that one done. And I forgot my trash can over there again. And I got this one. Oh, I hope I don't mess this paper up, because this was my favorite one. I didn't really care for the plaid. But I'm going to try it out real quick. Let's get the glass, make sure. Oh, it's a perfect fit. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can keep this train a-rolling here. Okay, now, I don't want to cut this whole line. I just want to cut inside the square. So yeah, like I was saying, I hope it don't turn out to be more of a headache than it's worth. We shall see though. Now that was just terrible. So I hope that's even. Oh, it looks even. Okay, maybe I can't draw a straight line even with a ruler. It's just crazy on my part. And it's even there. Okay. So, yeah. Have you guys ever done anything that kind of challenging before? Like, I've never done this before. But between me and my sister, we got it figured out. We did. We got it figured out. And I hope it does okay. I invited a few people already, and we'll see what it's like a week from now. Maybe next week's crafting day, I'll kind of... Oh, I didn't do that. I think that's even. Okay, I'll kind of let you guys know. But, no, that wasn't really. But, oh, well, I think it'll be okay. Remember, this is handmade stuff, people. Handmade is not perfect, because then it wouldn't be handmade. It would be store-bought, and I could buy this stuff in the store, but I want to make it my own. I know, I'm kind of just not staying focused here, am I, people? I'm talking about Facebook, I'm talking about this craft. You guys are probably just like, yeah, Lisa. You are crazy. But I told you, these are not tutorials. These are just friends getting together and crafting together. Yeah. And you don't have to be doing this. You can be doing some other craft. You don't have to be making a... What's it called for your pictures? Golly, I wish I could remember. What is wrong with me? Okay. See how we've got Tori all framed out? Yeah! Oh, I like it. I like it. So now we're going to attach her. Right there. Okay, remember the very first little lines we made? That's what I really want to line out. And I'm going to use regular tape on this. Scrapbooking is the best because it's acid free. But I don't have any. And I think it'll be okay. I think I get a new picture every year anyway. Oh, that's wonderful. Now, let's decorate. Now, she has black stars. I don't know if you can see that, but she's got black stars in her shirt here. So I'm going to play off of those black stars and just kind of scatter some of them around here. Just to kind of give it some flair. Like I did the leaves in Katie's picture. And I really don't like leaving sharp corners. So I'll like move a star to kind of cover up half that corner there. But I just like doing the flair for, you know, if I'm gonna do, what is this called? Please let me know in the comments. This thing that goes inside the picture frame that you put your picture behind. The mounting? I don't remember. Oh golly. I'm crazy. But yeah, I think I'm going to add some stars to just kind of... Yeah, like add some flair to it. What do you guys think? You like that? I like it. So, you know what? I don't even need my glue gun. I plugged it in just in case. See, I was trying to be prepared. Let me unplug that because that puppy's hot. Alright, I squeezed out some of my liquid adhesive right here. Can you get, am I staying in frame? Oh, I am, okay. Get this at the Dollar Tree. It's cheap, it's like, almost like Elmer's glue, but not quite. I want to say it's a little bit thicker. And I know this is not the right kind of glue I should be using, but this is something I can redo if I need to. But I use a little dab. I pour a little dab in a, you know, I think I have a, it's like a plastic thing here. And then I use a paintbrush to just dab it on there. Now I'll have to let this dry before I put it in the frame, or it's just going to get all over the glass. Whoops! You moved on me, little star. But you know how Katie's picture had leaves in the background? I used leaves to kind of display on the picture that, the picture. Tori's just has this, the blue in the back. But when I saw the stars in her shirt, I'm like, I have black stars. I'm going to do that. And I think it is going to be just perfect. Now, I might, if I remember after I get all my grandkids done, I'd like to do one of these a day until I get them all done. I've got 9 to do, okay, people? Okay, I think we need like a, no, I think that's plenty. I honestly think that's plenty. I don't want to put too many. But I've got 9 grandkids, everyone, so, and the younger ones don't have school pictures. And then there's, now I've only got 8 of them, though, pictures, because I still don't have a picture of Andrea. My son, Chucky, if you are watching, which I know you're not, I need a picture of Andrea, please. But I have 9 of them. And I could whip these out in one day. But I don't want to get bored with it. And by the time I get to baby August, I want it, to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? So this is Katie's picture. We gotta get it dried off, or Tori's picture. Ooh, come on, dry off, dry off. I'm trying to get it dried off. Well, I guess I can show you on Katie's picture how I finish, and then while that dries. Let me move the frame right there. Oh, and my cat was on my, I gotta watch where I put this, because the cat was laying over here on a box I was gonna put this down on, and I don't want cat hair on me, on my picture. Okay, I'll show you what I did, how I finished off Katie's, because hers is already dry. Now I keep all the older pictures from the years gone by in the back. And basically, you just put it in there. You put it in there, and then I put her older pictures in the back. Look at her, isn't she beautiful? Oh, my baby. Yeah, she's my oldest grandchild, my oldest granddaughter. And then we just pop this in there, and it just gives it its own little, oh, I creased that, oh no, its own little thing. And that's how I do it. That's how I store the year's previous school pictures, so they're all together, and there you go. The only thing is, I wish my children, when they give these to me, they would put the date on the back, because I gotta think to myself, what year was that? And eventually you do get too many to put in the back. I've had to take out, several of them, because, she's a senior in high school this year, and if I'd kept 12 in the back of that, it wouldn't have fit. No. I'll show you Tori's pictures real quick. You've already seen her most recent. She hasn't had this year's done. That was from last year. That's one of them. That's one of them. Am I getting you in there? Yeah, I am. Oh, look at the baby. Isn't she so cute? She's my namesake. She has my middle name. So, but yeah, that is my granddaughters, and that's how I think these, nope, that one is still just a little bit damp. So I'm going to let this dry overnight, and then it will be ready to put in the picture frame. So everybody, I hope you've enjoyed today's craft and chit chat with me talk. I know I was kind of like off on different subjects all the time, but this is a really easy project to do. It's great, and scrapbook paper, any kind of paper will work, cardstock, sequins, anything will work to embellish. Matte Matting, the mat. I think that's called matting. You're embellishing the mat. Okay, there you go. Yeah. But anything will work to, embellish it, I do not suggest that you, let me show you here, that you would stick like these leaves on the outside, because unless you've got something really, really puffy that is not going to work underneath the glass. These are flat, so they'll work fine. But if it's on the outside, it makes it harder to dust. Like when you've got your feather duster out, you're just dusting off your pictures and stuff. A little embellishment there could fall off while you're dusting or something like that, unless you're very careful when you dust. But yeah, that's why I put them under the glass. So that is it, everybody. Yes, I am quite pleased with it. I really, really like it, and I really like Katie's. I think Katie's turned out just so cute with the maple leaves and all that. I just think it turned out great. And Tori's, I was at a loss for hers on how I was going to embellish it until it dawned on me, hey, you've got black stars. So there you go. You can put your stickers in here. You can write on the matting. You can do anything with these. And this isn't a new thing. It's not a new thing. People have been doing this for years and years. But it was something I've been meaning to get done for a while now, so I wouldn't have to put my grandbabies away for the year. And they could stay out on the wall, because I've got the perfect wall I'm going to hang them on. So I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope I've inspired you to get out your plain framed pictures of family members and embellish them. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. I love to hear from each and every one of you. Bye!